hope, trust, love. A loved one's illness, a huge challenge. Challenge equals opportunity. Opportunity to love, to hope, to trust. A loved one's illness, a huge test of faith. Graduation gift, hope, trust, love. Hope, trust, love. Letter of reflection. Dear listener, intuitively, I had sensed this all along our path toward my late husband's physical dying. However, my mind could not always wrap itself around how daily challenges were supposed to be gifts of opportunities. Yet, my heart knew this truth within its wise depth. Without that knowing, I'm not sure how I would have managed. While we journeyed together through his dying, as well as on my own since his passing. My logical mind had to catch up and come to terms with the idea that there had to be a deeper cause behind all of this. Otherwise, the torture of the pain endured would have simply been a huge waste of lifetime. Now, I no longer count the tearful days, but instead the jeweled offerings of hope, trust, and love. I feel my daily life now is a testament that these gifts keep giving multifold. Just take my emerging purpose as a writer as an example. It's a new skill born out of this deep schooling. Interesting what talents we unearth on the way. Life is what we make it, challenge or opportunity. The difference is really only in the angle of looking. I wonder, what has gifted you hope, trust, love in your life? Yours truly, Dorothea. Dear listener, it's been 12 years since this poem came about. I remember the sensation of clinging to the words. They had just bubbled out of me. I knew they read true. However, it was early on my journey into the land of true trusting. The trusting then was a bit of a thrashing in an ocean of water, desperately searching for something to keep me afloat. I'm happy to report the early water treading has paid off. Love, hope, and trust, for me, are no longer just lofty words. Over time, they initially became dear daily companions, a friendship true and tested through, at times, seemingly endless trials. Much like iron is forged by repeated heating and molding into shape, so was I molded into absorbing love, hope, and trust into my very core. despite much initial protest of my conditioned mind. Eventually, even my mind had to consider that data that I had collected and surrender. The proof of love, hope, and trust coming through for me again and again delivered such overwhelming evidence. It's the mind, really, that gets in our way. Over-eager, it tries to have answers always at the ready. At least, that's how my brain had been trained to function. Yet, at some point in life, we probably all arrive at a threshold where old solution mechanisms simply don't deliver. Yet, do not despair. Take it from me. That's the point where life really gets interesting. Yours truly, Dorothea.